Chers auditeurs,
Dear listeners,
bonjour.
welcome to Comme d'Archi Podcast Season 6.
Saison 6, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
And in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci
Thank you
d'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
to be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Hello everyone, hello Carlo Grispello. Thank you for being with us today. You are architect. In 2 or 3 sentences, could you introduce us to your architectural practice with Nadine Lebeau?
Hi, Charlotte. Thank you very much to present our office to your podcast. Yes, I'm Carlo Grispello. I'm one of the 2 owners of Graal that are rising up in 2012 in Paris, and we work especially mainly to public project as well from public space housing and some urban strategy to some big scale till the scale of the residency.
Could you repeat the name of your office?
Our office is called Graal. It's like
Yes.
English Graal. That seems maybe too high as a name of an office. It's not about the question of the extraordinarity of the act, but more or the query, but more about the things that are made about to an object, to first things. Is some things that is making at the end, and especially is extremely simple, extremely vernacular as well, as extremely objective as act.
Yes.
And the building is the same things for us. It's not some things quite sophisticated. Maybe can be sophisticated from the intellectual act, but at the end is still some things quite trivial.
Okay. And now can you tell us about your project, Ben?
Yeah, we do 7 years ago a competition to a small multi-purpose building for a really small town nearby in the Yvelines. is a part of western France, Paris, and we are quite interesting about this project because was situated in the entrance of the town, totally separated from the rest of the urban space, the urban scale at the end of town, but more about how we can conceive a building that has as well a urban role, has entrance of the town. And these things is quite important for us, how architecture response, it can be understood as well from a really large scale. For this, we saw these things all times in office, how reflex can be in the large scale to decide some things in a small scale and vice versa. This ping pong between the territory to the small object is quite fundamental for our way to respond.
Okay. And about this project, perhaps you can precise the main dates, the competition, when it will be delivered. Is it delivered?
Yes. We finished this building is in 2023. After, and we started our project. This project in 2018. Is a really small project because it's just 300 square meters, and in our office we call this building the Philharmonie of Ben because was the smallest project in our office, but for our client that is really teeny town was quite important, and at the end again, it's not really the question of the scale or the program, but how we can interact with the questions that are at the end posed. Yeah. Mm. And this is a building that is situated in a really natural landscape with a slope, a big part of topography, and all the building is emerged from the ground with some wall in concrete with some color like the land, and how at the end we can create a new artifact that can characterize the entrance of the town, and how the concrete and the roof that are made from iron facade at the end, it can be reflect as well the sun. Was really the concept of the project.
Okay, perhaps a word about your team or for your team.
Yeah, as we saw, our office is organized is quite a stable office, organized from 15 people that work in teams, but sometimes some teams that you can reorganize related from the scale and the nature of the project, but are at the end everybody quite attached to the question of how we can the inquiry and how we can pose the good question is maybe the main weapon to repel some formal effect.
Okay. A word for the end?
I don't know. Yes, no, really important is how you say in our practice of architecture is quite important how we can put in the center of our domain and our reflection all the economic issue that they can be interact and can challenge as well, or the formal effect in architecture.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye everyone, and see you next Wednesday for a new Comme d'Archi in English. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Bye, Anne-Charlotte.
Bye.
Thank you for listening, and thanks to the sound engineer who was collaborating with us today. Don't forget to tune in to our previews on Instagram at Comme d'Archi Podcast. If you enjoy this podcast, don't hesitate to promote it by giving it 5 stars and a little comment on Apple Podcast or on your favorite podcast platform. And above all, subscribe to listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.